Our story begins with our hero, Grug. Now, Grug was no ordinary caveman. He was the strongest, smartest caveman that had ever lived. At least he would have been if he wasn't so incredibly stupid. See, Grug was the type of guy who would walk into a volcano just to prove that he could. A volcano with an active lava flow and all. Sure, he came out of it unscathed, but then he proceeded to burn his eyebrows and eyelashes off. But hey, at least he got his point across. One day while picking berries, Grug heard a most horrible sound, a sound so terrible that even the animals were afraid to move. It was the sound of a dinosaur. Now, Grug wasn't scared of much, but dinosaurs were one of those things that really creeped him out. So he ran back to his cave as fast as he could, only to find that it had been destroyed, probably by a meteor or something. So now he had two options: run away or turn around and face whatever was coming. Being a moron, he chose to stand his ground, figuring that if it was going to be his time to die, then it was his time to die. So when the T-Rex got closer, he started making tons of noise, stomping his feet, waving his arms, and even trying to intimidate it with a war dance. The T-Rex didn't care. It was too busy trying to figure out what the hell was going on. You see, the T-Rex hadn't actually meant to destroy Grug's house. It was just flying backwards while carrying a huge rock in its mouth for a nest, like birds do. But then it saw Grug standing there and decided to investigate. Grug continued to yell and make tons of noise until the T-Rex finally got close enough that he could punch it right in the nose. Now, this would have been a very bad thing for Grug if the T-Rex hadn't been carrying that rock in its mouth, because as soon as it got punched, it dropped the rock, grabbed Grug by the scruff of his neck, and started to run away. Yeah, it was going to take Grug somewhere. And that somewhere was a little baby T-Rex who had just hatched from its egg. You see, the mother T-Rex had been protecting her nest, but she couldn't do that and fly around at the same time. So she asked a nearby Allosaurus to protect her eggs while she went out hunting. But the Allosaurus turned out to be a total jerk, and instead of protecting the eggs, he tried to eat them. So the mother T-Rex came back early, found the Allosaurus in the nest, and, well, let's just say that there was a huge fight. She managed to scare the Allosaurus away, but not before it broke her tail. So now she was limping around on 3 legs with a nasty wound on her tail, which made it hard to fly. Which is why she was so surprised when she saw Grug standing in front of her nest. And when she realized that he was the one who had punched her, she got even more pissed off. But when she saw that he had hurt her baby, she knew that she had to do something. So she dropped Grug off at the edge of the nest and roared as loud as she could, hoping to scare him away. But Grug wasn't scared. In fact, he was kind of enjoying this. You see, Grug had never been able to get so close to a dinosaur before, and he was having way too much fun. So he kept inching closer and closer until the T-Rex finally snapped and ate him. Yikes. That is one big snack.